I would hope I don't have to fight freaking what's his name by myself, because I wouldn't be able to do that. Wow, that's it. Really give you that alternate option to like have Leon just. Man, I'm so glad I chose like to release first, because that would have been, that ending would have killed me. To know if that was like the real, if that was the real ending or not. So there is no final battle if you choose that ending. It just ends. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's no final battle there. Defeated 300 enemies. Got the concept art. Pretty much all of them. Got the models. Yeah, they're just called Super Tyrant and Tyrant. Which, I mean, like, it's basically at Mr. X. Wait, what are these? Behind the scene video? What is this? Oh, it gives you the order? Wait, 1968. Wait. Let's look at this. In 1998, Raccoon City was devastated by a massive outbreak caused by a viral leak from the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella. The United States government responded by launching a missile strike to wipe out the infected and erected a blockade to seal off the city. 2004, the following court trial, the Umbrella Corporation declared bankruptcy. A complete account of events was never released. However, in October 2026, it was discovered that the city has been used as a hub for the production of trafficking bioweapons. This report reveals that the established narrative of the Raccoon City incident was falsified and elucidates whatever newly discovered truths surrounding the incident. To properly understand the truth, we must first go back to the beginning of it all. In 1968, Oswald E. Spencer, James Marcus, and Edward Ashford founded the Umbrella Corporation. Having witnessed the horrors of the Second World War and the dread of the Cold War, Spencer felt a sense of despair at watching the world repeat the same mistakes. He felt it was his duty to bring about change to humanity. He stated that the in-court records followed the Raccoon City incident. His ultimate goal was to bring about a viral evolution of the human race. Thus, he relentlessly pursued virus research through illegal and inhumane means. This fact remains unchanged in the 1970s. From the very beginning, the umbrella of the company faced rapid change and intense internal strife, most notably the sharp ideological divide between Spencer and Marcus. According to the court records, the conflict was cited as a primary factor for leading to unusual developments which followed. In 1978, James Marcus developed the T virus, which could go on to become the cause of subsequent outbreaks. This is a crucial period for understanding the basis that caused the incident and the truth behind the entire case. Spencer used internal politics to have Marcus demoted, absorbing the T-virus research into the facility under his own control. From then on, Umbrella began active research to develop bioweapons under Spencer's leadership. The underground facility known as ARC, which was discovered during recent events, originally served as administrative center for Umbrella's research. Several documents outlining Spencer's plan for ARC have been discovered. And on these, except for record of long-term strategic review, ARC, Step 1, concentrated investment into Wesker's plan in the T virus. Wesker, interesting. Establish of ARC in Central Command Center. Step 3 can develop the Elpis. Step 4, memory transfer and forced evolution. Interesting. So he had Wesker, so they brought him into Wesker. This is the first record instance of the significant keyword Elpis. The following documents regarding Marcus' involvement were also discovered. Excerpt from confiscated records received documentation 1986 or 0138. Recipient James Marcus, sender F Foundation, amount 30 million. Document shows the suspicions flow of funds. Marcus' past FBI investigation revealed that the source of funds of the F Foundation was just one of the purpose for the connections of the criminal organization that various government agencies have been sounding the alarm against for years. The illicit group is at the heart of all of this. Evidence suggests that the connections sought involvement of the Umbrella's central operations. Additional documents belong to the protege of Marcus, Brandon Bailey, who have been uncovered. From the comments, Brandon Bailey, F Foundation. Preparations are complete. I think it's time that we made a contact directly. Don't you? I await your response. This indicates that Bailey took over the correspondence for the connections that succeeded Marcus. Bailey was rumored to be a founder of the connections, but he may have only been the small cog in the larger machine. We now believe that the connections had deep roots in the criminal underworld since before the 1980s. Much about the connections remain unknown. What? Well, I finished.
Oh, you beat it?
Yeah, I'm just reading all the extra stuff. Because there's 2 endings to this game.
Is it pretty cool?
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, like...
You gonna try to play through and get the second ending now?
I already did. I did both. You only have to play through a certain part to get both endings.
Oh, okay.
So, in order for Spencer to take complete control of Umbrella, forced to deal with any internal oppositions and influence adversaries. List of these individuals, seemingly prepared by associate Spencer's, was recently discovered. Let's see. Excerpt from the record revelation list following the CEO's revelation protocol, which will be taken against these individuals: Sharon Moore, Michael Kramer, James Marcus. Omitted. 1990s. During this period, Umbrella continued to grow and expand through ties with the government. The organization became so large that Spencer could no longer fully control it. Numerous incidents plagued Umbrella's facilities around the world as a result of poor management. Furthermore, information was being leaked. Rival organization, the connections to being leaked to rival organizations, and the connection due to moles who have infiltrated the company. Yet, despite the circumstances, Spencer was able to thoroughly protect and complete his research at ARC, the research Elpis. While most records regarding Elpis were lost with the destruction of ARC, precious few remain. An Umbrella Elpis shall bring it all to an end. This is data corrupted. The only information leaked about Elpis was that it had the potential to upset the military balance of the entire world. However, a strictly managed password known only to Spencer was needed to access it. Elpis was a powerful antiviral drug. However, this was known to those who sought it. The connections and other black market groups mistakenly thought it was a powerful bioweapon with the potential to control human minds. The confusion likely stemmed from the fierce competition surrounding bioweapon development. It was common knowledge that Spencer, the developer of Elpis, aimed for an evolution and control of humanity through viral technology. Based on the data taken from confiscated records and charges in Spencer's behavior, believe that Elpis was completed around the mid-1990s. After this period, the records show show a marked decrease in a number of public statements from Spencer. A similar decrease in activity was also observed at Raccoon City Orphanage. Disturbingly, it was suspected that the children at the orphanage had been long being used for Umbrella's experimentation. While Spencer frequently visited the orphanage, records indicate he stopped in the 1990s. Furthermore, the orphanage was under a research jurisdiction of William Birkin in the late 90s. Birkin turned against Spencer, ultimately leading to the leak of the T virus. Wait, what was this? 1998. The T virus leaked from the Umbrella Research Facility in Raccoon City, causing an unpredicted outbreak. In response, the government decided to launch a missile strike in the city under the pretense of containing the spread. However, this is where we have been misled. The missile strike was not launched to prevent the spread of the infection. The plan was formed to disrupt the relationship between the government and Umbrella and shift the blame for all illegal activities onto Spencer. Found records indicate that the connections lobbied for the missile strike. ARC has been secured. Commerce and missile commenced the missile strike. The blame was fall solely on Spencer. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and will seize all their assets. Their goal was the acquisition of the Umbrella assets, particularly the thing they believed would dispute the world's military balance, Elpis. Due to Bailey's involvement, the connections were aware of Umbrella's inner workings prior to the Raccoon City incident. This set them up to swiftly secure ARC before instructing the government to carry out the missile strike. The Umbrella Trials. That's actually a game too. Forgot about that. It is well known that trials were held after the events of the Raccoon City incident. Testimony of Raccoon City survivors, along with evidence submitted by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, demonstrated the scope of Umbrella's nefarious activities. Evidence against Spencer was presented at the trials by his subordinate Albert Wesker. Oh, shoot! It is now evident that Wesker was linked to Tricell, which in turn had strong ties to the connections. Therefore, it's highly likely there was pressure from the government and the connections during the trials. In 2004, the following outcome of these trials, Umbrella was forced into bankruptcy, just as the connections and the government intended. Oswald E. Spencer was held accountable as CEO, and he disappeared from the public eye. The connections and the government seized ARC during the Raccoon City incident. Therefore, ARC served as a base for the research, development, and distribution of bioweapons. Documents believe that the transaction lists have been seized. These lists Umbrella's competitors, along with organizations that were previously found guilty of illegal activity. Unfortunately, most evidence was lost with the collapse of ARC. Recovery efforts continue, but success is unlikely. Following the Raccoon City incident, weaponized virus development by Umbrella was leaked. Subsequently, instances of bioterrorism utilizing this technology spread around the globe. In 2013, President Adam Benford was assassinated by a bioterrorist attack. Intelligence agencies report that the president wished to reveal the full truth of the Raccoon City incident. It is possible that the President Benford was privy to the facts revealed in this report. Remaining the records of Spencer's after the dissolute Umbrella are scarce, but a new source of information has recently come to light. The interview conducted by Elisa Ashcroft, despite being responsible for countless atrocities, Spencer showed some signs of remorse in this interview. Having lost everything, he sought atonement. While Elpis was a powerful instrument that can render viral weapons inert, it also has the potential as a panacea or whatever to be used for good. It's possible that Spencer's true motivation behind Elpis were peace and redemption. While he remained obsessed with the evolution of humanity throughout his later years, most testimonies describe him as nothing but a senile man. Spencer died in 2006 At his secluded estate, his true intentions behind developing Elpis will forever remain unknown. As we can see from the records of the Umbrella Corporation, liquidation was intentionally orchestrated by the connections and the U.S. government. Furthermore, they were involved with the illegal development of the trafficking of bioweapons in Raccoon City. The extent to which past and present governments were involved requires further investigation. Much about the connections remain shrouded in mystery, and most records of their involvement were destroyed along with ARC. Countless lives have been lost. As government officials, we have our duty to pursue the truth. If anything, finding it will finally offer some closure to everyone who fell victim to these heinous actions. FBI Intelligence Agency, Grease Ashcroft. Yeah. Interesting. Ah. Wait, what? We can unlock special content. Now let's see, what do we got here? You can unlock his RPD uniform from Resident Evil 2. Yeah, give me that. Infinite ammo, there it is. Oh, that's RPG. Infinite ammo, infinite durability for the hatchet. Infinite ammo for guns, for all guns. It's 50,000. Rugged charm, grace, advanced tuning. Unlocks an extra level of tuning for weapons. Alright, Freya's needle for grace. Oh, that would be actually pretty good. Will never break. Matilda, Leon, the Ghost Grunge, the Redemption, Clatter Carbine, the Mortal Edge, the RPG. There's a lot to pick from here. But more on that later, I guess. Let's do the behind the scenes video footage real quick. Oh, they're just showing that. Okay.
This is about the report you asked for yesterday. It'll be ready in 3 days. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another.
They're actually. Oh, it was actually.
Same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
So they actually used frickin'. I'm actually gonna stop recording here. This probably is something that is